All right, we live. Make sure everything's working here. I see you guys sending me some messages. Get you guys in. When you get in the chat room, say what's up. Say what's up. You guys know the drill. We haven't been live in a while. It's been a minute. When I walk in past the mirror, it's just that good. What you gonna do? I'm gonna let it go. You guys, when you get in the chat room, say what's up. Say what's up. I know you guys are still logging on. I'll give you some time. Just fine. Ooh. I'm jamming over here. Whenever you get in, say what's up. Say what's up. I see you guys logging on. Hey, Chandra, Happy New Year. Thank you, girl. Thank you so much, Chandra. I love your hair. Thanks, boo. You know, I just whipped it up. This is what happens when you got to curl and cut your own hair. I want to know what you guys have been up to. How has January been? I got to announce the winner for this month's challenge. I got to tell you guys some updates of what's happening in the group. It's a lot going on. And I want your questions. So whatever your burning question is, you know, if it's with your business, if it's with things that you've been trying to learn and practice, this is the time to put it in the chat box right now. Hi, God's daughter. I see you saying hello. Hey, Latanya. Thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. Fun. Ooh, just fun. Ooh. Y'all see I got my legal crack foolishness. You guys say what's up. I see you logging on. No. Okay. So everybody can hear me good. Hey, I can't pronounce your name. I don't know how to say your name. I'm not even going to murder it. But you're from Sacramento. Hey. So today's Q&A. Feel free to ask any question that you have. We've covered so much in Short Hair Boot Camp. It's a new year. Okay, let's see. I'm reading your questions, guys. So, I'm ecstatic. Love your tutorials. Thank you, K-Suburb511. You gotta see these questions. Let me see. Okay, Kelly needs. Hold on, guys. I got my vibe right. I ain't gonna let you kill. I won't change my life. Just fine. Yeah. So, I love the energy from that song. Good morning, everybody. I know it's probably afternoon in some places. If this is your first time in SHBL, I am Lakeisha Michelle. Thank you so much for joining. If you're watching for your first time or you're watching the replay, what's up? What's up? So this is our live Q&A. We've had, for some reason, I've been in contact with tech support. The website is working. I don't know. Some people are saying that it doesn't work on their mobile devices, although when we check, everything's on the mobile devices working fine. And the other hundreds of people aren't having problems. There are, I don't know if it's certain areas. I don't know if it's certain mobile devices. But if you are watching and trying to log in on your phone, matter of fact, let me log in right now. Basically, you have to always be clearing your cache, not just for my website, for any website that has a lot of videos on it. And then you have to always erase your history, clear your cache, and make sure that your flash is up to date. So I'm going to log in. But I see the messages where people are like, oh, I can't watch on my phone. You can watch on your phone. Like, we test this stuff. This is like, it's working. So there is some tech support that you have to do, not just for my site. I have to do this for other people's sites that I'm a member of. So if you don't have patience for that, then you know what that means. But you definitely have to do like some tech support. And people are being lazy and complaining, and I'd rather not deal with complaints because it's not broken. So anyway, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I don't see the questions. You guys are saying I like you. Thank you so much. I see login questions. If you have any business questions, that's what this is for. If you have any business questions, or if you have any hair questions, anything that you've watched and learned so far, this is the time. Latanya, Chandra, this is the time for you guys to ask any questions that you want to ask. I'm going to announce the winner for the challenge. So if you guys have been getting the newsletter, you'll know that we've been doing these challenges where you have to basically do a lookalike and post a picture, and you're basically recreating a style that I did with your own twist on it. So it's super fun, and I love when you guys tag me on your work. I love that everybody's practicing and just getting inspired. So this month, we were looking at the pictures, and I couldn't really tell. Some pictures I knew it was the same style, but you weren't tagging me the way that the instructions said. So this person won this month because they followed the complete instructions, and it was clear that they were doing the challenge. And yeah, so this month's gift goes to Lady B Sweet, and I gotta get your mailing address because I need to send you your gift. Let me pull up her. Let me see. 1 second, guys. Hold on, y'all. So I need your Lady B Sweet. I need your login. I mean your mailing address because I need to mail you your gift. I'm really excited about your gift because it is all about goal setting and mastering something that you want. And it's all done in 100 days. And it's from, so one of my mentors, his best friend, that he makes, like, he's freaking multi-millionaire. I could go on about this guy, but he's amazing. And so I thought this would be the perfect gift. It's called the Freedom Journal. And so, Lady B, I know I've seen you post in the Short Hair Bootcamp group about how I can't believe you're just finished cosmetology school. Thanks, Chandra. Chandra's showing you some love, Lady B. That's what I'm talking about, support. So guys, do the challenges because I'm gonna find cool gifts for you guys, like things that are meaningful, things that will help you. So this is the Freedom Journal. It says accomplish your goal in 100 days. And I love John Lee Dumas. He is one of my favorite people. And this is all about goal setting. And it's not like your typical thing. This guy has been able to do massive things because he follows this formula. So it's really in depth. And my mentor is one of his, like, this is all the stuff that everybody uses, right? So this is the technique on how, I'm trying to make sure you can see the page, on how he sets goals. This guy has been able to literally, he makes 6 figures every month. He just understands business like no other. And he does have a military background, which I like. I mean, my family's military. There definitely is something to say about that kind of discipline, but it talks about establishing your SMART goal, about showing gratitude day and night, making sure that everything that you're doing is measurable. Everything that I'm telling you guys to do, this book has it written out. Because we've talked about, if you watch anything, I always talk about measuring your goals. And so this book totally helps you walk through it. And hold on. You guys, oh my goodness. Sometimes I have to just remember my vision. We're going to talk about vision today. Okay, so this book walks you through everything you need to do to accomplish your number one goal in 100 days. Now, what I love about this is that it's so easy for us to get tied down into 100 things that we want to do, 100 directions. Do I use Instagram? Do I use Facebook? Do I use YouTube for marketing? Do I do short hair? Do I do long hair? Do I focus on finance? Do I focus on sales? Do I focus on marketing? You guys understand. Hi, Patricia. Understand that being an entrepreneur is crazy. And we're most people are self-employed or, working commission or whatever. But just working for yourself, it is absolutely a crazy thing that you decided to do. It's awesome because there's the amazing life and freedom that you can create for yourself. But working for yourself, guys, you have to work on your business as much, if not more, than you work in your business. Because if you don't work on the business, it's just going to do the same thing every year. It doesn't grow. In a business, it doesn't grow. Like, what's the purpose of it? So you can just go get a regular job and get the same salary and go home and be done and not deal with marketing, sales, finance, and everything. So the more I look at text, I go through. I have someone that answers the tech support emails, but when I go through and really see, I can tell that people really need business support. You can know how to do one thing. If you were a business owner and you only sold one lipstick, you could still be a millionaire if your strategy was right. So, and I'm telling you guys this because I learned all this stuff through, mistakes that I've made in business and just watching my millionaire mentors. They teach me, they show me, what not to do in the future and what's working. And I just hung up the phone with Lisa Nichols this morning and we were talking about, her strategy. And it's like, there's so much to be had. But if there was one thing that you can focus on now for the next 100 days, that's what this book is going to help Lady B do. And you guys can check this out. The Freedom Journal, it's on Amazon. And John Lee Dumas is freaking amazing. So amazing, so amazing. So check him out. It talks about measuring your goals and really accomplishing things. So I wanted to read an excerpt from a book for you guys so that we can just talk about the CEO Stylist chat for the month. And I'll wait for your questions. If you don't have any questions, totally cool. There was a new class that was uploaded, the 90 Degrees No Curls. That's going to be our next challenge. You'll see. I want to see everyone posting me and tagging me on them doing haircuts and styling it out with no curls. Because I really want to create amazing, I want you guys to just really be into haircutting because when all else fails, your haircut stands on its own and it's so much more valuable than a curl because a curl can be ruined at any time by the rain, wind, snow, and sleet. So the next challenge is going to be 90 Degrees and No Curls. So I'll get that out to you guys via email. But I want to read an excerpt from a book because if you saw the newsletter, we're talking about visualization and resources. And I can see just from reading these emails that everyone thinks that the next class is going to make them great. The next product, the next curling iron, the next technique. Nothing's going to make you great but you. And everybody's so caught up in buying the next thing. And it's really just a sexy way to procrastinate. Like, you don't need anything else. You just need to come up with a plan, stick to it. And the plan doesn't include you binge watching or going to all these stuff. Like, just work. Take massive action and then measure it. Every 10 days, measure what it is that you're doing so that you can see if you're growing or you're staying the same. And then you adjust your plan every 10 days. You have no choice but to grow. Or either you may learn that in the next 10 days, you should quit. Like, this ain't what I want to do. Like, you need to know that. So, like, people's focus is on the lack of finances and that kind of thing. But it's really because you got to focus on your business. And it all starts with the vision. If you're not clear on what it is you really, really, really want, like, oh my gosh, I've spent so much time visualizing. And I did it even before I knew that that's what I was doing, on what kind of business I want, where I wanted to live, what kind of car I wanted. Like, I literally thought about it all the time. And so your subconscious mind is so powerful. when you think about the things and you visualize and you imagine and you feel the emotions that go with visualization, you can literally attract that. And it's not because it's some magic and it's coming from the sky. It's because your brain is a freaking computer and it knows how to tell you your next action steps that are connected to that vision. And you don't even realize that's what's happening because we're just that powerful. So I'm just going to read a section of this, okay? It says, visualize yourself as unafraid. And I chose this because I can tell that a lot of people that join Short Hair Bootcamp, they're just not confident in their skill. And it's for no reason, because most of the time when they post pictures, their pictures are great. It's just a lack of confidence. And so I want to speak to that today. And it does tie back to your vision. And that's how I've been able to do some cool things in my life, is because I'm always visualizing me doing and performing whatever skill or task it is. I see myself doing it. I see the people's responses. And it literally, like, your brain, you just know what to do. Your brain starts to connect random things that you wouldn't even notice at first. And it becomes just a part of your makeup and you deliver. So this may be over the head for some of you guys, which is totally fine. It'll hit you like maybe 2 months from now. I don't know, 2 weeks, a day. But let me just read this to you. It says, by visualizing yourself performing with confidence and competence in an area where you are fearful, your visual image will eventually be accepted by your subconscious mind as instructions for your performance. Your self-image, or the way you see yourself and think about yourself, is eventually altered by feeding your mind these positive mental pictures of yourself performing at your best. Now, some of you may listen to that and say, I'm not a performer. You are. You're performing every time you do a task, whether it's doing hair, doing makeup, whether it's being a mom, a wife, like whatever you're doing, you have to see yourself in doing that thing successfully. It's so apparent. I mean, how many people have told us this? Oprah and Tony Robbins, my mentor, Lisa Nichols, they all practice visualization. And so I'm bringing it to my community because I can tell that some people don't really like have a vision or a plan, because it's, and I know for me, when I was always in the negative and that kind of thing, like it's hard to see past your circumstance of just needing money so you could just freaking breathe, right? Or your frustration of where you are. Sometimes it's hard to get out of that rut. So I wanted to read this today because it speaks to seeing yourself where you want to go before you get there and the power of that. So it says, by using the act as if method, you walk, talk, and carry yourself exactly as you would if you were completely unafraid in a particular situation. So they're saying basically, fake it till you make it, right? You stand up straight, you smile, you move quickly and confidently, and in every respect, act as if you already had the courage that you desire. I put on some perfume today, y'all, and it's making my nose itch. So excuse me sniffling. The law of reversibility says that if you feel a certain way, you will act in a manner consistent with that feeling. And you guys, there's a million ways that we know that when you feel a certain way, you start to act. You know, when you're talking to your customers after they've gotten their hair done, notice their body language has changed. Notice that after you do the makeup, they're sitting like this. And they're like, hey, you know, the energy is different, right? So the law of reversibility says if you feel a certain way, you will act in a manner consistent with that feeling. But if you act in a manner consistent with that feeling, even if you don't feel it, even if you don't feel like it, act like it, the law of reversibility will create the feeling that is consistent with your actions. So basically what that is saying, and break it down in layman's terms, however you act, your actions will begin to match that. So, and you guys know, like if you fake yourself happy, eventually you're going to feel the emotion and eventually you're going to be happy. If you want to just start just sitting and thinking about everything that makes you mad, everything that makes you sad, eventually you will go into that state. So they always say fake it till you make it. And that is so true. Like figure out who it is that you are, or what it is that you're aspiring to do or be, and act as such. Don't wait until you get $1 million to act and live like a millionaire. That doesn't mean go be ignorant, like, and just spend your money, even though you don't know where the next dollar is coming from. But in the simple things, get up and get dressed the way you say you would if you had $1 million. Do things in your business as if you had 100 customers, even if you have one. Treat that one person with complete loyalty, and that will get you to where you want to go. I promise you it will. So one of the greatest breakthroughs in success psychology is this concept. You develop the courage that you want by disciplining yourself repeatedly to do the thing that you fear until fear eventually disappears. That's so powerful. I've been waiting on, I want to go out and I want to show you guys, like, I'm going to take a camera and I'm just going to walk around and start approaching random people and having conversations and show you what it looks like to, even though it feels annoying, even though you don't want to go out and market yourself, because that's like the easiest thing to do and everybody avoids it, waiting for social media to pop off for their business. Like, that uncomfortable feeling and that fear is really just fear of rejection. No one wants to feel like a bugaboo. You don't want to feel like you're getting on someone's nerves. So that uncomfortable feeling keeps you from going out and getting the business that you deserve, helping the people that need your help in your business. So acting as if you're not afraid and just getting it out the way and just like bypassing that fear by moving quickly, not thinking, just doing. Remember how I say learn, then do. Learn, then do. Don't spend time thinking about what you learned. How am I going to do? Don't do that. Just literally take action. I look at these emails and I literally can tell it's just people need money and they're so stuck on I need money. They're missing what's right in front of them, which is them. You need you to get your butt into fast action so that you can live the life and acquire the things that you want out of life. Like, it's so simple, but it starts with visualization. What do you want? Be so specific about what it is that you want. Be clear. Okay, you want to talk about clients? How many clients do you want? What number do you want to make every day financially? Where will you get these people from? What will you do? What will you say? See yourself going out and talking to people and see their reaction going, thank you so much for giving me advice. Thank you so much for this free, whatever you're giving out, so that they can come back into your business. If you visualize yourself making it happen, like, it will eventually happen. Trust me, I did this. So I'm only telling you the things that I did and do on a regular basis. So I'm getting into the questions. Oh, but let me tell you this other cool tip from this book. And I love this tip. And I used to do the same thing when I passed out cards. Pass out cards or get on the phone and call your customers. When you do this kind of stuff, don't have a result in your head. Visualization is so powerful. Most of the times you don't even realize that you start a task in the back of your mind, like, it's not going to work. That's visualizing. An image is going to come into your mind and you're like, it's not going to work. I'm going to do this and then I'm going to go back home and sit on the couch. Like, our brain is so powerful. So everything that you're thinking about subconsciously is going to happen. And so do this in this book. And you guys know I love Brian Tracy. I'm going to read the section. This technique is called the 100 call method. And I used to do the 40 cards a day method. Like, I passed out at least 40, 50 cards a day. And I didn't care about who told me I was bugging them. I didn't care how stupid I looked. I didn't care how hot it was, how uncomfortable I was, how just depressed I felt because it was just frustrating. I just did it. And what I had in my mind, I wasn't tied to the person's emotions because I can't control that. So I want to tell you guys, it's funny how I did a lot of this stuff not knowing that this is the technique. But let me just tell you. So I'm going to read this section. It says, when I work with sales organizations, they ask me, how do I help a salesperson break out of a sales slump? Guys, if you didn't know, we're salespeople. I give them a simple formula. This is guaranteed to work every single time. It's called the 100 call method. In practicing this method, I instruct the salesperson to go out and call 100 prospects as fast as he can without caring at all whether or not he makes the sale. When the person doesn't care if he makes a sale, his fear of rejection largely disappears. He stops caring if the prospect he's speaking to is interested or not interested. He has a single focus. It is to make 100 calls as fast as he can. So listen, all the rest of the part is kind of, basically that tells you that if you change your focus and stop worrying about if you're going to annoy people when you're prospecting for business, and you just focus on your number, I need to do 40 people, boom, 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 and you just focus on that, you become numb to the fear of rejection. And so that fear of annoying people or being rejected by them, that fear you'll get numb to it, and you'll just develop this muscle of, I'm gonna do it anyway, even if I get on their nerves. Like, guys, I do, like, even everything I've starting this class, I was really nervous. I was like, well, I don't really know. I don't have, this, and I don't have that. And someone may get like, why? Some people may think like, well, who do I think I am to do this? And I just said, F it. And I do everything with that mentality. F it. Boom. Go live. Boom. Go post a video. Boom. Go do whatever the hell you scared of, because typically that's what you should be doing anyway. So guys, the way you develop that muscle is visualization and changing your focus and massive, fast action. Getting clear on what you want and taking massive action. Don't spend time pondering, because pondering will get your tail caught up every time. So I'm going to get to some questions. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I can tell that a lot of people are in a financial situation, and I actually am going to do some open book financial chats just for my YouTube channel, and I'll definitely post it in the short hair group because it's so important. It's not about how much money you make, it's about how much you keep. And you guys know we hear this, but it's so true. Like, if you have your expenses low, you can live great and not be stressed, and you can work on increasing your income without using all these resources. Everybody that we looked up to, they didn't have all these resources that we have today, and they made things happen. So that's just where my mind is. Let me answer you guys some questions. Chandra says, when I'm marketing one specialty, I still get calls for styles I'm not comfortable with because I'm in an area where it's multi-ethnic and they want a Black stylist. I don't want to say no. I don't specialize in that, but I don't know how to defer the client. So that's what you do. You say at the time, and here's the deal. When I switched to just short hair, it's funny because I felt like so bad because people would call me and say, oh, I saw on your YouTube channel that you did a weave, or I saw you do natural hair. And I literally say, I'm only focusing on short hair, perfecting that skill, unfortunately. And then I refer them to somebody. I get somebody that I can just send people to. And don't feel, you're not a bad person. It's not a big deal. Especially, guys, I actually had a question similar to this last night. Somebody inboxed me about taking styles that they're not comfortable in. If you're not comfortable in something, why would you put yourself through the stress of trying to like figure it out and then if you are going to do that, let them know up front, because there's two sides. If that person is really like, I want to rock with you because I like you and I want you to do my hair, I don't care that you don't specialize in it, and you say you want to do it, which I don't recommend you do it, but put the disclaimer, this is not my specialty, so don't be trying to compare me with this, and this is not my thing. So like, my thing is short hair, and this is what you're asking me for. While I understand how to do it, I've done it a few times, I haven't perfected it. So if you're looking for somebody who does that, here's their phone number. But if you want to just rock with me, here's my disclaimer. And I've done that. And people literally love the disclaimer, and they used to stick it out. When I first started doing extensions, they would just come to me because they like my personality. So, and then eventually I figured it out, and then they were rocking with me. And then when I stopped, it was devastating to them because they're like, oh, really, Lakeisha? I'm like, yeah, I'm only doing short hair. And that's it. I know what I want, and I'm going to, accomplish this goal, and I have to be laser focused. And it takes you 3 to 6 months of just being laser focused to really see, get to a place where you're like, whew, I can breathe. It takes time, guys, but it's so worth it. So let's see, like, I hate doing sew-ins and I always get calls for them. And another thing is change up your marketing. So like when I wanted to only do short hair, I made sure I start taking down all the old sew-in pictures. I didn't take the YouTube videos off my channel because I want to keep my YouTube weight, and it's a numbers game on YouTube. But I made sure that everything I posted was about short hair. So, for example, I see some of you guys that are just starting out and building a business, and your page literally goes from, I don't know, your kids to cooking to all, like, has nothing to do with short hair. But you say you want to build a short hair business. You got to be focused on that and only post that. And if you want a personal page with all your personal business and blogging, literally have a separate page. But making sure that the only thing you're putting out and the only thing that you're rocking, like, it's so easy to sell a short haircut when you're wearing one. So, and I really prefer being natural a lot of times, because when we go out, people are like, who did your hair? I'm like, I got my hair done in Dallas. Like, I'm not taking the new customers, but it's amazing how much business you can book when you just dress up and go outside and rock the thing that you want to sell. If I was selling this necklace, I would wear it every single day. If I was selling this lipstick, I would put my lipstick on in the camera every single day on Facebook Live and just, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it's wear what you want to sell. Be that person. Or get some, if you don't have short hair, get somebody that you can take out, glam them up, and everybody's going to compliment that person. And then you'll be right there next to them, passing out the card, giving them a free protein treatment when they book a shampoo style, and closing the deals, collecting their phone numbers and email addresses on the spot. Be aggressive. There's nothing wrong with that. Chandra, that's a really great question. Valencia says, Lakeisha, hi, this is Valencia. I have a couple of questions. Commission-based job. They only pay me minimum wage. I just moved a couple of go. Tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I really don't have any help on anything. I take care of my grandbaby, my daughter. I don't have anything right now. I need some help on what steps to take to get better. Okay, this is really vague. I need her to give me some specific, hold on. Let me ask for specific, give me more details. Okay, so I need more details. Hold on, guys. I should do like a call-in. That would be cool. I should do like a call-in because it would be so much easier. So I can just answer on point. Yeah, we gotta do like a little call-in. That would be fun. Guys, this is the moment. Like, I see you guys watch, like, put some questions in there. Don't be scared. No questions is a stupid question. You can talk about your business. You can talk about short hair, like whatever, motivation, whatever. I'll be more than happy to answer what I know. If I don't know, I will tell you that I don't know. What area? So she's basically saying working commission and just moved and living paycheck to paycheck. So basically, it goes back to what I just talked about. I remember when JCPenney wanted me to work for them to be like a brand ambassador, but they wanted me to start out as a commission stylist. So I was like, I don't think so. But I looked at the commission structure and I'm like, wow, $7? Like, they literally wanted to do like $7.25 plus commission. If I had to rent that route, because I did think about it, because the long term being a brand, like an ambassador with JCPenney, I was like, okay. But then when I looked at what they were paying, I was like, I can make that by myself. I don't need to be, nobody needs to know my name for me to make that money. So that's why I didn't take the deal. But I thought about my options. And you're welcome, Chandra. Hope that helped. If it didn't, send me more feedback. Give me feedback on what your thoughts are. When you're working commission, it is still up to you on how much income you make. Like, literally, commission sometimes is really good. Sometimes I probably would prefer commission over a regular paycheck, because there's no cap. So if I hustle, I can make whatever. I can make as much as I want. And so my advice for you, Valencia, based on just commission alone, is know your numbers. Like, what you need to know, what services. Literally, I'm very visual, so I have to like look at all the services that I can offer. I need to look at what my percentage is from each service. I need to look at all those things so that I know my numbers. So if I get half of everything or 10% of everything, then I know how many people I have to service in order to get the number that I want in my commission sales. So literally it goes back to visualization and clarity. What is it that you want? How much money is enough money so that you don't have to live paycheck to paycheck? Because that's what you're saying here, which is totally honest. I love that you're being transparent, guys. Like I get it. Like I did it. So basically you need to know your numbers. And once you know your numbers, literally you need to act like a freaking tiger that spots some meat. Like you need to be aggressive on people because it's just a numbers game. So if you know you got to do 10 people a day in order to make the commission price that you want 5 days a week. So 10 people a day, 5 days a week will give you enough money each week in commission so that you're not living paycheck to paycheck. Now that you know your numbers, you go out and you market. Even if you work an hourly job, they can't tell you can't go market. And if it's dead, go market on the clock. Say, I'm about to go to Walmart, I'm about to go to Target, and literally go find people. And in order to get from paycheck to paycheck, I'm not gonna lie. Like if you just need money, do hair. Hell, that's what you got the skill. Do hair. I did it when I first started. I did everything because I wanted to make sure that I had money. And so I see you guys asking me questions. I wanted to make sure that I had money. So I was doing the white people, the Mexican people, everybody got their hair done, okay? Because at that point, it was a numbers game. And then when I got sustained and I could breathe, then I could get clarity on just shit, what do I want to do? What do I want to focus on? Okay, so it never just turn down money because you're trying to be so focused but you broke. Like, guys, just do the hair. But understand that that's not the way to run the entire time. You're going to be a specialist. And here's the deal. You can run that way the entire time. It's just harder to get a quicker return. Specialists get quicker yeses. Period, point blank. You go to the gym or you can go to a women's gym. You can go to a personal trainer or you can go to an ab specialist. Like, which one do you want? That's how people choose. I'm reading this question. So basically, if you're working commission and you get an hourly base, first thing first is know your numbers. How much money is enough money so that you can live comfortably? And guys, you know what's amazing is when we go to this, when we have this question, we start trying to like not ask for too much. And I know for me, I speak for myself, my family is like, don't overdo it, you know, be humble, like only get enough and so that you can live, you know, don't be acting like you deserve more. And so like we have this mentality. And so when my mentor say how much money you want to make, it took me a long time to break the block in my mind that was developed by my family. And so when I say how much money do you want to make commission, don't limit yourself. Take the limits off. Oh my goodness, take the limits off. Like there is a song, it's a gospel song. It's so good. It says, it's called No Limits by Israel Houghton and New Breed. Like it is such a good song because it just talks about releasing and just taking the limits off so that God can bless you. Like you're in this business, you have this passion. Hair is a ministry. And so you deserve to be paid well as you're pouring into others and making them love, you know, themselves even more. That moment that they spend just working on what they look like so they can look in the mirror and just go, I like me, you know, like that's a powerful position and you definitely deserve to be paid for it. So don't scrimp, if that's the real word, on when I say how much money do you want to make. And commission, you still can make a lot of good money. You could easily take your $7 an hour and double it. You know what I mean? Like, and just figure out what those numbers are. And if you don't know how to do that, sit with the manager because that's what they're there for. Sit with the manager and say, I need to know how many people, what are my numbers I need to hit every day? Because if you know those numbers and you go in, you set the intention and you market properly, you can hit your numbers. And then next thing you know, you're making $30 an hour. And then after $30 an hour for 6-7 months or a year, you're like, okay, you've built up a name. You kind of know what you're really, really good at. And then you can shift your business. Every year, you're going to be adding and taking away from your business. So don't get discouraged if you don't know what you want to specialize in yet. And if you're just trying to pay bills, honey, do hair. Like, do hair. I'm not here to tell you not to do hair. Like, do it and get your money. Best places to go to promote yourself. I think that best is all relative. Everybody's in different places, so there's not necessarily a best place, Nicole, but I love the grocery stores because that's where most of the moms are. I love lunch breaks at the malls because that's where most business people are. I love happy hours at nice places because, again, most people with a corporate job, you know, I'm looking for ladies that got a job. And when I used to go literally just go sit at the sushi happy hour. You don't have to spend your money when you go there. Just go kick it and talk to people. Go cute and dressed up so they know that you do hair, and go and talk to people. And the best thing about when you talk to people you don't know, make it all about them. What do you, oh, I like your hair. Oh, what's your hair care regimen like? Oh, and they'll be talking about, oh, my hair is dry. Oh, my hair is falling out. Or I have some shedding. And then you can offer value. They're going to naturally say, girl, I'm coming to see you. And then they would, most of the times it's a pack of women. And so now I'm speaking from Dallas. Like I said, depending on your area, I don't know. You may or may not have, like, you know, the people there, but it was really easy for me to rack up people at happy hours, at business conferences. Look and see what business conferences are in your city at the convention centers. Look and see, Target and Walmart were my go-to thing because it was just really easy. Beauty supply stores also, I used to get a few people, but sometimes at beauty supply stores, those are more like the DIY people. They want to do it themselves. But you always find that one lady who just tired of doing it herself. Then you can bag them up. So, Nicole, it's not really the best place. It's just knowing where you are and where does my ideal client like to hang out? Where does my ideal lady like to hang out? Does she like to, what kind of car does she drive? What does she drink? Does she go to happy hour? Is she at church? Like, literally, we're in a people business, so people are everywhere. So it's just a matter of you being out and vocal. Everybody needs to know what you're doing. Let's see. Looking for more questions. I saw someone raise their hand. Oh, you took your hand down. Okay, if you're in the chat room, hit the hand that looks like this. Hit that, because you should be able to call in. I want to try this feature. Somebody be bold and hit the question so I can invite you. I don't see anybody yet, but I want you to hit the little question. Nicole says, got it, thanks. You're welcome. Somebody hit the question on the chat so you can, and I'll see when you raise your hand, or maybe it's a question mark. I don't know what it looks like on your end. Oh, I see somebody did it. Okay, let me see. Okay, let's see. Johanna. Okay, Johanna, I'm going to invite you. Oh, I see. Okay, there you go, y'all. Okay, so so Johanna, let's see. So you should see, I invited you because this worked one time and nobody else used it. So I invited you, Johanna. Check out and see if you get a notification that shows that I invited you to speak. Let's see. I know it's a delay. I see you guys. Okay, I see 3 people. Okay, Johanna, I haven't. Why doesn't it work? Okay, let me try. Naomi, I'm going to try you. Hello, hello. Anyway, it's supposed to work so that you can, I'm going to figure that out. We did it one time where I invited someone and they were able to like just chime in and chat. Okay, so it's not working. I guess. Okay, let me try Nicole. Anywho, you're supposed to be able to chime in. I don't know why it's not working. But I hope that answered you guys' questions. I don't see any more in the chat box. Oh, okay, let's do it this way. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Let's see if we can do it this way. Okay, let's see. Anywho, I'm gonna check the chat room again and see if there are any return as attendee. You're supposed to be able to do all this cool stuff. Not working for me, knocks me off. Don't see the hand, got it. Johanna, I took it off because it wouldn't work. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I did it again, so let me know. I did it again, Johanna. So, Fatisha says, hello there, revamping my business. What are some good specials that will cause a buzz to raise my client base? So good specials are when you offer something of value and it's community and it speaks to the benefit that they'll have. Like I see a lot of people saying $25 hairstyles. To me, if you want to attract a high quality client, that just looks like cheap business. And it looks like you need, you need money. So I don't like when sales and specials look like that. So what I recommend is things that say like stop hair shedding now, get shinier hair in 2 hours, and all these things that speak to the benefits of where they're going, stronger, healthier hair, those kind of things. That's what every woman wants. So if they see that, they're gonna go, oh, how are they gonna do that? And it says and then underneath it says small print, like when get the free treatment when you book a shampoo style. Because it doesn't feel good when you don't have money and you're just doing a bunch of free hair. You gotta eat. And people, if you're going up to quality people, they understand that you gotta eat and that you are running a business. So offering an upsell for free, is totally cool. But as long as you speak to the benefit and don't just say free protein treatment, because most people don't know the depth of how powerful and amazing a protein treatment is. So whatever you offer, whatever kind of special you do, make sure that it speaks to the results that you're going to create for them and not to just the thing it is that you're going to do. So don't speak to the protein treatment, speak to the fact that their hair is going to stop shedding, the fact that they can get healthier, shinier hair by getting a black rinse, or a clear rinse, or a free highlight, or that kind of thing. So I selected request to speak. I don't know why it's not. Okay, so let's see, Kels. I'm going to invite you. It's so weird. Just start speaking and see if you can see if it works. I select, so I saw you, but I just don't know why it's not working. Okay, so Johanna says, I'm very discouraged. I had to leave the salon that I went to. They never gave me my cards, products, or offered any support. I'm not sure what to do. The salons, I'm not sure if I should go get a booth or sweep. I've lost the couple of clients I did have, but the salons, are so unprofessional. Johanna, where are you? Where do you live? What city? And here's the deal about clients. You must create a revolving door of customers. You must, because people come and go, people die, people move, people get long hair, people get short hair, people get braids. Like, people change their minds. So you have to have a revolving door of customers all the time, because of that very thing. Like, people are always going to move, and sometimes you have to move, like you just did. So don't get discouraged just because you can't control other people's emotions, and you can't control other people's like improfessional stuff. So the only thing you can control is you. So in order for me to, I can't tell you whether to get a booth or a commission, because I don't know your financial situation, and I don't know your, like, what kind of numbers do you really do, as far as, I mean, are you good at, I can go get either, because I know my ability to attract customers. You know what I mean? Like, I know my conversions. I know I can go pull some people just out of desperation. When I started doing hair, I was desperate. I was like getting everybody. I didn't even care. White people, didn't matter. So I know my hustle, you know what I mean? So I don't, and it's not a knock or anything like that, but I just don't know what you're capable of but I think, it just kind of makes sense that if you need money, commission works now. And there's so many commission structures, because I've seen a lot of different commission structures. There's not just one size off commission salon. So finding the right commission salon that you can go there and actually see yourself growing, and just not getting caught up. I know it's hard to do, but just don't even talk. Like, I don't even get caught up in people's personal lives or what they have going on. All I worry about is my numbers. I need everything I do on paper, so I can make sure ain't no funny business going on. The rest of the unprofessionalism, I mean, it's everywhere. When I moved to LA, the salon that I worked at was so ghetto. Oh my God, it was hood. They was cussing each other out. It was ghetto. It was hood, completely hood. And it was what I had at the moment. I went to, like, I don't know how many salons, and that was the best of the best, because most of the salons out here are hood. So I just did that in order for me to, because I was moving around and I didn't even know where I wanted to live, what city. So it was good for me to stay there, because it was kind of central until I figured out where I wanted to go. So then I'm like, okay, I'm going to live in Long Beach. So I'm in Long Beach. I check out the salons here. I can already tell it was kind of like some mess. And I had so many people. I knew that people was going to be like, it was just going to be drama. So I got my own place. I got my own place that was $2,000 a month, but I understood my hustle. The numbers didn't scare me. So I don't know. Again, I know that I can make it up. So I know I have a revolving door of clients, so that when things fluctuate, I know my pricing. I have goals for my numbers. And I'm saying that because that's how you got to look at it. Like, I weigh out everything. How much am I really spending on this booth rental or this salon? Is it worth it? A lot of times, if you're struggling financially, commission may be your best bet, so that you can just get your muscle up in building clientele. Most people right now are struggling with building clientele, and really it's because you in your own way in your head. Because if you are doing hair, like, I don't know how many people I walk up to, and that's why I said I was gonna start recording it. I just ask questions like, how many hairstylists actually approach you? People be like, nobody. And I wish they would, because this person just messed my hair up. Like, customers want you to approach them. But for some reason, we think that they don't, and we get intimidated, and we just all in our way. And we have 100 reasons why it won't work. And we say we tried everything. But honestly, you probably tried one or two things, and it discouraged you, and that felt like everything, but it wasn't everything. So what's your strategy? Knoxville, Tennessee, working corporate, left my job to build back the salon, but the salon have not been professional or helpful. Now here's the deal. You can't depend on anybody else but you. Anybody else but you. So whether you're commissioned, even if you're commissioned, you still got to go out and super grind and build your name like you would if you were booth rental. I don't believe that the hustle stops because somebody's giving you a hourly rate. I would go commission if I don't want to have to worry about product and all that kind of stuff, because they are supposed to provide that. Most commissions, some commission salons don't even provide that. So I don't really know your whole scenario, but it really all come down to the hustle. It really does. When you said you lost a few clients that you had, that sounds to me like your plan on getting clients isn't strong and solid enough. So I would go back to square one. I don't know that you ever really leave square one in business. Like, sales is everything. If you ain't got sales, you don't got no business. Period, point blank. Sales is money. So what's your sales process? Do me a favor and go into what's your schedule for what do you do to get clients? Do me a favor and send that to me. Let's see. Knoxville, Tennessee, left my corporate job. I do all ethics, but I love more education. I was commissioned, but no support. I didn't even receive my back bar products. So you just may have chose the wrong salon. So that could be an option as well. So maybe you want to go booth rental, but if you go booth rental or suite, honestly, be real with yourself, and only you can answer. Like, are you really going to see a big difference besides take on a new, amount of booth rent that's going to stress you out? Like, are you really going to see a big difference? And also, guys, we got to watch what we're saying. When we say, like, it just isn't, there aren't any good men. They're all gay. All the salons are bad. We got to stop the all conversations, because our words are our wand. You create your reality. So be very careful on what you're speaking. I know this sounds like in the air, and you're like, I'll get to that, Keisha. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm telling you, your words are powerful. You can talk your way in and out of everything. So please be careful with saying that all this, change that. Totally. First of all, forgive the people, the salons, forgive all those, let it go. You got to literally let it go. You might have to sit there for an hour and just like, oh, I release these people. I wish them nothing but the best. I wish them nothing but, like, literally you have to do this kind of work. That's called work. That's working on you. When you do that, you release that person, you make room to receive the blessing. There is something that you got out of being there. So they didn't do X, Y, and Z, and literally you're just going to have to release it. And then stop telling the story. Because when we tell the stories about what happened, it keeps you in a state. And we don't want to hold on to that. And so, Johanna, the world is yours. Like, even in Knoxville, I don't know their demographics. So you got to do research. Like, is there really a lot of Black people there that are doing short hair? Like, what's happening? And even if they don't even have to be Black, because you can do all hair is hair. And so whatever salon you go to, it's salon is really all about numbers, and then you being in the right spirit, in the right mind frame, and understanding people, because you're going to get every type of person in the book. And if you're not a person that knows how to manage personalities, then you hit another roadblock, because you got to manage with the personalities in the salon. You got to manage your customers. So it requires you to do so much, like, self-development and self-work. They were supposed to, but I didn't provide any of the manager would communicate the hours I would come in. Okay, so it just sounds like it was just a bad salon. You learn from it. It's not a failure. It's just another lesson learned. And I think you probably should look for another location. And literally this week, pound the pavement, go visit a ton of salons. And every time before you go, pray, God, let me see immediately, what type of place is this? Show me the place that you have for me. Y'all better be praying. I be praying. Like it's funny when you ask God to show people's spirits, you'll see, like, you'll notice things that you didn't notice before, and just be ready for it, because somebody that you thought was rocking with you may not be rocking with you. You might notice, but you need to see those things so that you can make the right decisions and choices. So totally, I'm looking at the questions for you guys. Totally go this week whatever you choose, just make a decision. Like, and it sounds like you probably should do commission again. Just find another place. That's it. Hold on one second. Oh shoot. So you totally probably should go commission, and I'm just guessing by the sounds of it, because you just need to build that muscle of building clientele. Because even if you're doing Caucasian hair, whatever you're doing, man, you can rock it. I swear, if I could go find, I should start doing these experiments. I could go literally find 5 white people and do their hair and do a whole video tutorial and literally make them feel and look amazing. And they'll be like, oh my God, I want to come to you every 6 weeks. It's about you and your energy. If you're discouraged, I guarantee you walking up to people like, I do hair. And basically your energy is saying, I do hair, but I'm scared and I don't really know if I'm good enough. And so I don't think you should come to me, but I'm gonna ask you to come to me because I'm supposed to do this because Keisha said, but I don't really think I'm good enough. That's the energy that you're giving people. And look at Kia. My client is here. Kia, it's her birthday, y'all. So I'm doing specialness today. But Kia, come give some, this is a client's perspective. You guys listen to customers. I love interviewing my clients and asking them their experience because it's powerful. But she's such a diva. You better come on and be a diva today.
I have on these shades
because
I just left the eye doctor.
You can have them on. So Kia, talk to the class today. You look cute, girl. Talk to the class today. Tell them about, so when a stylist approaches you, talk about like what you're looking for in a hairstylist.
Their appearance and how their hair looks. Mm-hmm. And if their hair is not up to par, you kind of, if you know, I don't think.
Questionable.
Yes. So that's really important. Always keep yourself together. So when a client approach you or a new client, then they'll be interested in using you as a stylist.
Now, talk about, okay, so they always ask a question, like, you know how people do like specials. What's your take on what's a special that'll make you sign up? When somebody comes to you in Walmart, Target, where?
Oh, like monthly specials. We love monthly specials.
So now here's the deal. Oh, y'all can't see my face. This is the kind of client that I attract. She's a professional working woman, and she understands the value in a monthly special. So if I came to her with $25 special, does that raise, like, what is a $25 special?
Sometimes $25 you might not get a good.
See, you see guys, this is real life client. Now, how did you find me?
Online, I YouTubed and I found the best LA hairstylist, the best short hair LA stylist, and Lakeisha came up and I just started looking at her YouTube videos and I was like, oh, I love her energy and all of that. So
energy. Yeah. To all my people who've been to the CEO Stylist event, y'all know what I say. People buy your energy. So Johanna, I promise you, your energy, even when you feel discouraged, I don't care if you put on your best and whatever. When that energy of discouragedness is there, that's what that person that you're talking to is gonna feel. So understanding that, girl, when I sucked doing hair, Kia, I mean, when I first started, and it wasn't that I just didn't know how to do like I do it so and it'd be lumpy as hell. So when I first got started, I would be doing the hair. I'll be like, girl, yes, girl, yes. I was talking to them, and then when they got done, I'll be thinking to myself, I hope she don't see them damn lumps in the back. But it's cute, girl. And literally, she rocked with me. So y'all, it's so important to like change your energy and visualize yourself winning.
Yes.
Because when you visualize yourself winning, that's what happens eventually. You're not going to literally close your eyes right now and visualize yourself winning for 5 minutes and then go outside and everybody say yes to you. It's not magic, but the more you concentrate on seeing yourself going up to the customer and just being yourself. Hey ma'am, I'm so-and-so. you know, I have a special. I'm doing a discount, a bundle deal. So
Right.
once you book an appointment, these appointments are valued at, you know, $55 each. We gather them up in a package of 4, but guess what? It includes your relaxer, your rinse, and your protein treatment, and your haircut. All of those services alone valued over $150. So you're getting everything for $250, and you're saving $150 as well as your same time every week. Why wouldn't she buy that? Like, oh wow, I get all of that. And guys, that's valuable to a businesswoman who ain't got time to be in a salon 50 hours or trying to figure out when they can come, what's going on. That is so important. So I think that we think too much and we don't do. And when we think too much, all of those thoughts of worry, fear, and doubt, your customer can read that in your body language, in your energy. And so before you go out to pass out cards, before you go out to make a video, before you do whatever, change your energy, y'all. If you follow me on the internet, I always talk about that. Change your energy. If you feel like crap, get up, just jump up, just shake around, clap, do something. You know, you cannot have 2 emotions at the same. It's psychologically proven. Like, you can't hate your mama and in the same second that she makes you laugh. You can't. If you sitting there like, I hate that bitch, and then she make you laugh, you be like, shoot. You don't hate her for that second. Right. You're like, damn, that was funny. You know what, I do like her. Oh my God. Like, you can't do that. So same thing with discouragement. If you don't feel courageous, start jumping up and down. And that energy is going to shift. Or call somebody, like, or sing out loud or clap real loud. You have to do something to change your energy. You guys think I'm crazy, but it works, and I practice this on a regular basis. When I don't feel like it, I jump up. I will start doing push-ups right now. Like, literally, they was laughing at me on Saturday. They're like, Keisha, what's wrong with you? I was like, I just had to switch it up real quick, do some push-ups. Like, change your energy, because people are attracted to that before they are worried about your special. And don't be giving $25 specials out. When I see some people do that, I'll be like, why? I don't understand why you do that. Never. Anyway, let me see. What do you think is best in building clientele from scratch? Suites or open salon? Open salon floor from the beginning. My thinking is working around other talented stylists. Yes. Open salon. When you're first starting out, you want to be around people that's working. Because if your ass sitting in your chair and they working, your thought process, I would hope, would be, I need to be doing what they doing. And then when I was in a salon and I wasn't working, I started assisting the other people. So I was like, well, shoot, I ain't doing it. I'll shampoo for you. You know, what you doing? Because then I could be mentored by them without feeling like I'm annoying them, because now I'm their assistant. So I became like the salon person to where I was like, I'm busy, you know, and it was all love. They respected it because I helped them. So they had no problem. Anita, Rachel, like, I was always stalking them. When they would do lashes, I would hold the lashes in the glue because I want to see how they do the lashes. When they would do hair, I would be like, I'll shampoo, because I want to understand the process. Like, when they would do curls, I would be like, what you need me to do? I'd be over there on the computer. It was funny. With Rachel, I would be on the computer and I would be making her newsletter for her clients so I could just be in her room, because she had a suite. And it was in an open salon, but her room was in the back. So I was like, I'm going to be with her. And her clients was boss women. They had Louis bags. And I was like, I like her clients. I want to be like them. So I just literally stalked them and made sure that I could do something all the time. Well, y'all want some water? Y'all want some coffee? What y'all want to run across the street? Come to the store? What y'all need? Be that person. And you will literally in a year be like, oh, snap, I'm kind of like a boss now. I got some customers and stuff. So I hope this has been of value to you guys. I pray and I believe that's what he showed me to move on. Any advice on how to pick the right place? Energy. I pray and then I go in and see. And then, Johanna, before you go to anywhere else, write out your must-have requirements for that place, and write out your your hell no things, so that you know when you go in there, if there's something I don't know, bye, I ain't got time. You know what I mean? Like, I judge stuff based, it's super easy. If I walk in and somebody look ignorant at me, I'm out. I'm not gonna be nowhere where I have to deal with somebody's energy. So I'm always on energy. You know what I mean? Like, when I went to and then knowing what you're doing. So like the salon, remember that ghetto salon I was working at? Like, I knew what I was going into, and I saw that they meant well. They just didn't know no better. So I was like, I can deal with this for a little while because I knew that it was only for a little while. So know your scenario. For me, I knew, okay, I just need to stay here until I can find like something. And then that's what I did. So Kelly says, awesome. Thank you, girl. You're welcome. Yes, be in the salon and be the go-to person so that you can be mentored and nobody starts to go, you just trying to watch everything that I'm doing. Because, you know, some stylists think small-minded like that. So the way to curve around that is be of value. Always say, hey, can I help you? Hey, can I help you? Okay, can I help you? And be cool with it. Don't pressure them. And just on your days in the salon, every day you need to be doing something. Y'all better search Instagram and like find people that are tagging hairstylists. Find people that are the people are asking and looking for business. I mean, I know everybody like to look at the news and think the world is over, but it's not. I was looking in the mirror today like, I'm gonna come up so high in this foolishness in the next, but they're gonna be like, how she come up in the time where you question if the world gonna end? Like, you have to have your own little bubble and intentions and visualizations going on. It's very powerful. I hope this is of value to you guys. Side note, can I just tell y'all, I did my gel nails and they look amazing. Okay. Do you want some nails, yes. Girl? I knew you like you under the job. Look, so I know that was complete. I looked at the camera, I was like, damn, my nails cute. Yeah. So I'm boycotting these shops out here and I order my lamp, and I am that person that went to cosmetology school and did acrylics. I used to do everybody acrylics and everything. So yeah, I had to put my skills back out. I'm just saying. So I hope this was helpful to you guys. I love answering your questions. I just want to say, I wish I could just help. Like, I want to help so much. It's foolish, but I know I can't do the work for you. And I can tell that the majority thing I hear when I go look back through tech support emails, it's money. People need money. And I think we're looking for, and that's why I posted yesterday, like everybody's looking for the new next shiny thing. Like, oh, I found something this and I found this. You're going to go there and do the same thing. Why? Because you are the thing that needs to change. Not another freaking class, not another freaking curling iron. Because I can make a $5 curling iron, whip the hell out of some hair. Because I understand the skill. So what I've been working on for you guys is breaking down the whole like business of short hair and just business really of the salon. It goes to my mentor, Lisa Nichols, told me, she's like, Keisha, you're teaching she said, that's business. She was like, I really want you to teach. I was like, oh, me teaching her event? But she was like, that's business. Like, that's the game in any game. I was like, oh. But anyway, I've been working on that because I can tell that people really, you think you need a hair class, but you need business. And I just have this natural thing where if I believe in something, it's easy I don't do shit I don't believe in. So that has a lot to, I can do a whole sermon on that. What do you believe in? Because I think am I a preacher? I think I might be a preacher. Hallelujah. I'm a custom preacher, but you know, that in itself. But, that is so true because it's like, do you believe in yourself? I'm asking you guys right now to really question, do I believe in myself? Do I believe that I'm worthy of receiving infinite funds for being a blessing to other people? Do I believe that I have the skill? Do I visualize myself completing the hairstyle and seeing my customer's face? Like right now, it's her birthday. I already thought about it. I was like, oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I thought about how I'm gonna lay the tray. I'm gonna add some hair in her head. And I was like, oh, I just see her going, oh, I'm cute. Like, do you do that for your customers? Because that's really bringing it 360. You guys, you know you're so powerful, right? You know that whatever you imagine in your mind will happen. How many times have you imagined you was gonna, like, I don't know, be late for work because, oh, the 405 is always crazy, so I'm probably gonna be late. And guess what? That ass was late. Or you thought, well, he probably ain't gonna call me anyway, and guess what? He didn't call you. Or you thought, I don't know, my kid's always bad. And guess what? That school call you every day. Why? Because our minds are so powerful. It's not magic. You think about it, ladies. Okay, I'm gonna go real sideways. But this is true. Like, have you ever been like, I'm, just gonna go say hi to him. And then in your mind, you had a quick flash of your freak zone. And then you get over there, I'm only saying hi the whole time what you're saying. Next thing you know, you leave me like, damn, how did I get up to? Like, seriously, I know that's a real dramatic experience. Like, I know, am I the only one? Oh, I'm the only one. Okay, I'll be the only one. I'm just saying, your mind is powerful, and what you see happening, even if it just flashes across for 5 seconds, typically comes true. So what if, SHBL, what if I could just get you guys to visualize yourselves making women feel amazing from start to finish? When you walk in the door, your energy is great. You greet your customer, you make them smile, you sit them down in the chair, you tune out everything, and you just say, how are you? What's going on? Let's get some tea, girl. Let's catch up. Tell me what happened this time. Let me tell you what happened to me. Like, what if you just had this relationship with every single one of your customers, and you make them feel like they are these, like freaking Mariah Carey, right? And then when you're doing their hair and you're in the hair, you ain't on the phone, you ain't worried about your kid. You know, some of y'all know how to curl and be thinking about your kid or your bill that's due. When I'm curling, I am focused. I'm like, and my clients know I start fussing. What y'all doing? Your hair wrong. You messing me up. I'm focused on the skill, because in my mind, I'm visualizing the process from start to finish. I see the hair shining. I see the hair strong. I see them smiling after they get out the chair. And I'm like, that's my masterpiece. Like, that's how insanely passionate I am about anything that I do, but especially like when I'm working with my clients. And so when you operate and live like that, you can turn, I turn people down every day. They be like, Keisha, please help me out. Girl, I can't. Because now it's only like my elite people. And that's it. It's like a little clubhouse. I don't want anything else. If I feel like I have to work, I'm not going to do it. Because I get to choose I get to call the shots now. Because I saw myself here before I ever knew how it was possible. And guys, I'm telling you, I just be like, oh my God. I just look around like I didn't have, my bank account was in the red when I started the journey of this beauty school thing, right? And I always said I'm gonna live by the beach. I always said I'm gonna have a drop top Jeep. I always said all of that, but hell, I didn't know how, and I thought it was gonna be 20 years from there. And it's like, no, when you tell yourself and you visualize, you will start to attract and be. Remember what I read earlier, act as if, even though you don't see it in sight. It's so powerful. If I can leave you with that, I'm gonna stop preaching. Gonna be collected offering in a minute. But look at, I am with you. Walked up to him, got a date this Friday. Hey, Chandra, boom. I had to laugh at this man yesterday. He done chased me on his little, what you call that little thing? The people that walk around the city. Yeah. Girl, he's talking about, I was riding my bike. I'm way down the street. This man done caught up on his little road. He said, I forgot to tell you. What? I said, hey man, that brother saw the vision. You better go on with that damn scooter bike. But listen, it's just, guys, be careful what you say, and just know that you're a ball of energy. Your body is electric. So feelings have power, and they create things in your body. So just watch your energy. I'm so protected of my energy these days. I don't want to hear no negative conversation. I don't want to talk about, let's talk about what we want in life. Let's talk about where we're going. Let's not focus on what we don't have. You know what? Because when you're banking the negative, guess what? I was there so much, and I just thought I didn't even give a shit. I was like, well, I get so many negative credits before they, you know, I figure I'll pay it. I mean, like what? What's gonna happen? The good thing is they was paying the bill. I just had to pay it. So listen, I'm gonna go. Everybody says thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome, Johanna. Make a list of what your pros and cons before you go to anywhere else, and pray. And don't pray and keep wondering. Pray. It could be real simple. God, show me the place that you have for me, and show me quickly, which place is not for me, so I don't waste no time. In Jesus' name, amen. That was the prayer right there. We just held it for you. There we go. All right. So I'm gonna go now. We have, you know what? Maybe I should do. Oh, you got your eyes done. Can you see? What's wrong with them? I don't know. Oh, we can cut that light. That's bright. Yeah, you might need to put your glasses back. I ain't got no time for no injuries. So we're gonna go, guys. Johanna says thank you. You're welcome, Johanna. I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. Like, you got this. I think that you're stressing. I can feel it through your text, and not stress like that, but I could just tell. I can hear your concern, and so When you're trying to build a business and you have that in your forefront, it's so distracting, and that energy people can feel. So work on, guys, this week, practicing your energy. Energy goes where, what is it? Energy flows where energy grows. Wait, energy grows where energy goes. Oh, hell, I forgot it. Anyway, basically saying wherever you spend your time on, that's what's going to happen. So just make sure that you're visualizing. Guys, do this for me. 5 minutes every morning. Just sit, and after you say your prayers, thanking God and gratitude, give one thing, two or three things that you're grateful for. Just visualize what it is that you want out of life. Don't worry about how. Just literally just sit there and just think about, you know, how it's going to, think about, you know what I do? I think about my bank deposits. I know. See, I ain't got no kids, so I ain't got to worry about it. My mom was like my baby, so I do think about my parents and my family. But when it comes to like my business, I see the checks. I literally wrote myself the checks. I know how much I want to make each week, and it's over there on that board over there next to my bed. And I still just think about when I log into bankofamerica.com. Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it every Monday. Monday is money day. I love it. And that's it. And I just hold the space. And I'm not tied to where it comes from. I used to try to say it needs to come from this one thing, but then I realized, what if that's not the one thing that God wants it to come from? So now I just say I receive all the money flows to me easily and freely. Guys, I need to be a preacher. Anyway, I inbox you. I need you to hook me up. Hook me. Okay. Love you guys. Mwah. Thank you, Shivali, Chandra, Kelly, everybody on the internet. I love you guys so much. Thank you for allowing me to share and pour into you guys. I love this. I love it, love it, love it. I wish I could. I mean, I would want to wear y'all out, because I would do this, you know, every day, every morning. 15 minutes of power. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Oh, congratulations to Lady B. You got your Freedom Journal. So I need you to, you know, send me your address so I can send it to you. This is so powerful. I'm excited to see what you create in your 100 days with this. This is so crazy good. It says, I'm grateful for. It has, my focus today is to get closer to my goals today. I will. By the end of the day, I will have accomplished. It's so detailed. I think everyone should go. I wish I had made this shit. I wish everybody, y'all just go get this, the Freedom Journal. Go get this, because it's powerful and it will help you focus. Because guys, before we think about the big picture and everybody worry about their brand and their website, get some customers, because no one cares. Like, I still don't care about my brand. I just now paid somebody a couple thousand, and we ain't even doing that brand stuff until like the mid-year. So you don't need it. I run a very nice business without it. Your brand is you. You the brand. Stop waiting for these pictures where everybody like that's not branding. That just is a picture that looks really happy. So you are what you sell. Your energy is everything. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye, guys. And you know what? I'll probably record. It's her birthday, so I'll probably record you a class. There's another class uploading next week where I did a high lift color. This week, the class that was uploaded was a 90-degree cut and curl. So I'm working on a better live stream. I don't like the blurry live streams. You know, this is a year in the game. We've come so far. Oh my God, I watched the very first class until now. Things look amazing. So now this year, I'm like, I need to up level even more. And do they have that book at Barnes and Nobles? I would go on Amazon Prime. I know you can get it on Amazon Prime. So I don't know about Barnes and Nobles, and my mentor gave me this. So I got a hookup. I would say they didn't give it to me, but I got a hookup. So I don't know, but I know it's on Amazon Prime. You can do it next day. So anyway, what was I saying? I think I was saying bye. Oh, I want to upgrade the live streams. So yeah, I want to upgrade live streams. So that's why they're pre-recorded, because they're clearer. Like, do you want clearer videos or you want my energy? I mean, some of y'all like my energy more so than the videos. I get the emails. I get that, but I want the video. I want you to be able to see and like take action on what you see versus like the stuff being blurry. So comment, email me, let me know what you're looking for this year out of Short Hair Bootcamp Live. If you got to cancel, y'all be sending them cancellation emails like it's like a depressing. It's okay. You can cancel. Now, what I will say is for those that cancel and come back and cancel and come back, the reentry is changing because we're changing the module, the pricing structure of Short Hair Bootcamp Live. But it's okay. I don't take it personal at all. It's business. Hope you got something that gave you value. And I will see you guys in the next video. And next class will be uploaded next Tuesday. And I enjoy my time with you guys. And thanks for watching. Bye.